I've never seen any deep house music video. Is it because most of the songs, they don't have vocals? I doubt that deep house is a commercial sound. But what is a commercial sound? The Godfathers of Deep House SA is the only label I know that has pushed a lot of artists, a lot of producers. Even now, they do have female DJs and female producers in their labels. Ceega. Even that guy, he's one of the people who actually introduced most of the fans to the deep house music, because most of these deep house producers currently, they are out of the game. Recently, everybody can DJ. Girls can DJ, influencers can DJ. Most of these artists and DJs, they are being regarded as upcoming. Meanwhile, they've been there in the game for the longest time. Producers and DJs, they are working 9 to 5 elsewhere. Somebody's an engineer, somebody is a teacher somewhere, a cashier, a security guard. So they just take music as a side hustle. So yeah, maybe I can say Chymamusique is the new Duke Soul. Did you know that? Chymamusique is the new Duke Soul.
We live in a world where the system and capitalism turns a blind eye on its hoi polloi. As we all know that nothing is permanent, I welcome you all to the LungTrey segment where we're gonna talk, share, listen and laugh if it's laughable. So sit back, relax. I'm your host, Trader Table here. See you soon.
God damn, man. It's fucking hot up in this motherfucker, man. It's hot up in this motherfucker, and I don't know if it's this damn lights or I'm wearing a lot of clothes. Yeah, I just don't know. But I can't be bitching about the heat, because it's either we're gonna go deep or go home. That's all it is. We're back again by popular demand, man. So, and it's not even by popular demand. Sometimes we're back again because we're doing the shit that we love, you know. It's not like somebody's requesting that, guys, please talk about this and that. Nah. We just talk about what we want to talk about. And if it's us being back again by popular demand, so be it. So be it. And yeah, by the way, welcome back to the LungTrey segment. Remember, this is the segment where we're going to be talking, listening, sharing, laughing. If it's laughable, niggas. All you all know. You gotta laugh. I mean, that's the whole point. The point is to laugh. But okay, so today I just want us to talk about this other specific genre in the music industry of South Africa, right? Because in most cases, we be listening to the songs and the songs are popular, but we don't even know who it belongs to. But we be jamming like a motherfucker. These songs, they have been played at the clubs, at the taverns, in the township, in the cities, but we don't know who the owner is, right? In most cases. So I want us to talk about the deep house industry as a whole in South Africa. From the lack of bookings, the music videos, the record labels, the female DJs and the female artists in the deep house industry. But maybe we should just start with the lack of bookings in the deep house industry. I've realized that in most cases, the deep house producers and DJs, they don't get that much recognition compared to your amapiano artists, your amapiano producers, your house music, your Afro, your R&B, your hip hop. They don't really get that much of recognition. And it just came to my attention that most of these guys, they don't promote their music. They don't market their songs. They just produce the music, put it out there, and trust and believe that the music is going to make its way to the audience. And somehow, we kind of like the music, man, because we be jamming for the longest time. I can even tell you my favorite deep house track since I was the age of 14. So I've been listening to deep house since I was 14, where we used to have producers like your Rider. I forgot his number at the end. I'm sure these people, they are like, it's a Problem Child 1083. So I forgot the number of Rider something. So I've been listening to Deep House for the longest time, but till today, I feel like Deep House producers and DJs, they are not getting that much of a recognition. As I've mentioned, they don't really promote themselves. They don't really market themselves. And what I've realized is that most of these DJs and producers in the Deep House industry, they are just working 9 to 5. These people, they are probably working somewhere at the mines, or someone is probably a teacher, or somebody's probably a cashier somewhere. So they have a 9 to 5, but in terms of their music, I mean, they do produce a lot of music, a lot of songs, but they don't market and promote themselves. So I think maybe that's one of the reasons they don't get that much of a recognition, and they don't get booked like other genres, you know. And if you can check now, if there's an event somewhere, probably it's okay. I don't want to mention today's date and the day, what day is it and the date, but let's say if today there's an event somewhere at a club or at a tavern, in most cases, from maybe 5:30 till 7:30, you would see a Deep House DJ or a producer on the deck, but you don't even know who that guy is, right? And then from your 7:30 till 9:30, maybe, I don't know, it's R&B, and then later on it's Amapiano or Afro, depending on what kind of an event that is. But in most cases, Deep House producers, they are being placed first on the lineup. But like I'm saying, these people, they don't market themselves, they don't promote themselves, or maybe they do, they are promoting themselves. You want to tell me that there are no markets for the Deep House industry in this country? Come on, man. Come on, that's something else, because I find it very hard to believe. Like I said, I can tell you now, my favorite Deep House song from back in the days until today, I still listen to Deep House, right? But in most cases, I know the name, but I don't know the face. So these people, in most cases, they don't promote themselves. Or maybe I can blame it on the music videos. I've never seen any Deep House music video. Like, I have never. It's rare. And I don't know, is it because most of the songs, they don't have vocals? Is it hard to find or to produce a music video without vocals? Nah, I find it hard to believe, man. I feel like maybe these producers, they are sleeping on themselves. They don't know how much impact they have in this industry, because even Amapiano, sometimes it be sounding like it's deep house music, kwaito, like it's a combination of all the genres, but you can hear some elements of deep house in most of the genres. Or is it because in most cases, when you're listening to a deep house song, it can probably take like 10 minutes, and only to find out that from 0 to 3 minutes, the song is playing the same keys, and then from 4 minutes to maybe 6 minutes, it's playing a different tune, a break here and there. So is that the reason why we hardly have deep house music videos? I still find it hard to believe, because I mean, who gives a fuck if a music video is gonna take 10 minutes? If the song is massive and it's good, man, we're gonna listen and we're gonna watch. But I've never seen any. Well, I'm sure they are. Some producers who can produce certain music videos here and there for their songs, but they don't do it all the time. Or is it because of the money the production, I don't know, but I just find it hard to believe that they can't really produce music videos for deep house. I mean, like, come on, man. Because sometimes, in order to get a recognition, we have to see you. We have to see you doing the thing. I've seen the Godfathers of Deep House lately. He be doing this thing on his channel. It's called Road Tripping with the Godfathers. So it probably shows him driving from wherever he's coming from to the gig, or when he's coming back from the gig, and then he be playing a mixtape, and then like he's just engaging with people, showing that he's there, he's alive, and he's the one behind the music. Unlike other people who just release some song. Oh, wait, is it okay for me to say Count Your Blessings it's a deep house song, or it's just a house music song? Count Your Blessings by Raps Vafui. Back in the days, I think it was released maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, maybe 10 years ago. Because it's 2025 now, right? So I might be right when I'm saying 10 years ago. So I'm not sure if that's deep house, but it's very rare to see deep house producers creating mixtapes or engaging with live audience, but we be jamming to their songs, man. This thing sometimes it makes me angry to just think that, you know what, I think maybe these people, they are sleeping on themselves. They don't know that they have a huge following. We love their songs, man. We be jamming to their songs. Sometimes you just be like, you know what, today is the day of deep house. Just gonna listen to Body Nice, you know them. I don't want to mention because most of these deep house producers currently, they are out of the game. Or I don't know if I should say they are out of the game, but they are not really producing that much. Well, except for Body Nice. Body Nice, he's this young boy. I don't know where he's from, but his music, it comes from the nostalgic sound. But he renamed the thing. He rebranded his music to, what's this? Redimal. Yeah, is it Redimal or something? Redimal sound or Remedial. Oh, I think it's Redimal sound. Yeah. So I just find it difficult to understand that why these producers, they are sleeping on themselves, even though they have a huge following. You don't even know the person's face, but you be jamming to their song. I feel like it's due diligence, man. Through due diligence, to just at least give us something, not just mixtapes. Because recently everybody can DJ. Girls can DJ, influencers can DJ. Even I myself, I have a channel on YouTube. I do upload mixtapes that are played here and there, but I mainly focus on the nostalgic sound because that's the sound that I actually understand, and I don't know, sometimes, because you know what, deep house has also got like your subgenres. There's soulful deep house, and like I said, there are skeptic deep house, there's redimal sound. Man, there are so many. So maybe we should talk about the labels, right? Are most deep house producers under a certain label? Still, I find that hard to believe that if somebody or a producer or a DJ is under a label, and then why is a label not pushing their songs? Why a label is not trying to put them on radio? Because I doubt that deep house is it's a commercial sound. But what is a commercial sound? A commercial sound, is it a sound that has to reach all the people all over? If that's the case, then how do we push the song to reach everybody all over? Should we play it on radio, or should it play on TV? If that's the case, who are those gatekeepers in the deep house industry? I'm trying to think who's really that big in the deep house industry that I can say, okay, this nigga is gatekeeping all these motherfuckers. Because, or maybe most of the producers, they are not under a certain label. Maybe that's what we should say. Like I said, most of the producers and DJs, they are working 9 to 5 elsewhere. Somebody's an engineer, somebody is a teacher somewhere, a cashier, a security guard. So they just take music as a side hustle. So yeah, most of the deep house. I remember one time I've had an interview with this other, I don't know if I should say he's an upcoming DJ or because I can't really say he's that well known, but he's been in the game for the longest time. So this other producer, he told me that, you know what, it's very hard to get a recognition in the industry of deep house, and so it's best if you just work your ass 9 to 5 somewhere and then do the thing as a side hustle. I'm like, why though? Why should everybody just have a side hustle because the industry is fluctuating and shit? Because I mean, I believe that if you really love something with your heart, wholeheartedly, so if you really love something, you should just go for it, do it, put all your energy in it, whether it works or not. Just keep on working, keep on pushing up until maybe one day something is gonna happen. But then he's like, well, you know, sometimes in the industry of deep house, there's this thing called okay, I don't know what it's called, but there's this saying that this is my season, this is your season. So he mentioned that when it's your season, when you're getting booked all over, everywhere, just make sure that you save up for rainy days, because you never know when the rain's gonna come, and you never know when the gigs are gonna dry out. You know, I'm like, yeah, I get that, and I do believe that's true. But I mean, if you really are passionate of what you're doing and what you're loving, why can't you just market yourself, promote yourself, put yourself out there, make music videos, make clips, let people know you, let people recognize you, instead of just creating your own music and then put it out there and let the music speak for itself. Meanwhile, there's the owner of this music that can actually make sure that I'm going to push this music and I'm going to let people know that this is my song, this is my sound. Unlike, you know, actually, I'd like to applaud the Godfathers of Deep House. Yeah, I'd like to applaud the Godfathers of Deep House, man, because I think the Godfathers of Deep House is the only label in South Africa that's pushing its artists. Because some of you don't know this. Did you know that King Touch, Tulani the producer, Edward, DC, Tima Deep, Bieber, Amen Deep T, those people, they were once under the Godfathers of Deep House label, and look at them now. They are flourishing. They've started their own labels and they are still producing music. The music is out there. Well, they do get bookings, but still, music videos, guys, music videos. I feel like the deep house industry is robbing us. We still want more music videos in the industry. We need more deep house music. We need more deep house music videos in the industry, man. I feel like they are robbing us somewhere. So the Godfathers of Deep House SA is the only label I know that has pushed a lot of artists, a lot of producers. Even now, they do have female DJs and female producers in their labels. Who's this girl? Rosetta, yeah. You know Rosetta Deep with a D33P. Yeah, Rosetta. That girl is massive, man. Rosetta Deep, she's very fucking brilliant. She's massive. She's dope. So that's the only label I know that is pushing and collaborating with many producers and many female DJs. They do host their own events. They used to have an app. I don't know if the app is still working, where you can literally find their songs. Every month they are uploading songs. They used to have an online radio, an online streaming. That's the first record label that actually did that. So I gotta applaud Meshia Mashapa and DJ Spring. And remember, DJ Spring is Vigro Deep's father. So now it makes sense when I'm saying Vigro Deep sound. It's from the deep house under the nostalgic experience, because there's this saying that an apple doesn't fall far away from the tree, right? So an apple tree cannot bear oranges, something like that. So it doesn't matter whether Vigro is under the Amapiano industry, his music is deep house. If you can really listen thoroughly, if you really know music. If you don't know deep house, if you don't understand deep house, it means you don't know music. You don't understand music. That 3 minutes of the same strings and the same beats, it's necessary. It's necessary. But people are impatient. They just want to dance on the spot. But if you can take your time to actually listen to deep house, that's a very dope genre, man. Recently, the Godfathers of Deep House is collaborating with these young cats. Well, there are so many. Keisha, I don't know if Keisha is a girl or it's a boy or whatever, but even Keisha, Tea Time, Flexi the King, so recently, if you can check the Godfathers album, it's usually the Godfathers of Deep House and Tea Time. The Godfathers of Deep House and Flexi the King. It's no longer the Godfathers of Deep House, because there used to be this conspiracy that all these artists that I've mentioned, your Tulani the producer, King Touch, Edward, The Sea, Tima Deep, they are producing songs for the Godfathers. Like the Godfathers can't produce, they only DJ and manage artists. I'm like, nigga, do you know those old timers, man? Those old timers, their impact in this industry, it's so huge, because every sound recently, it sounds just like their sound. It's a nostalgic experience. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Why are we sleeping on deep house in this country? Or is it because the industry doesn't have music videos for deep house? I've never heard any deep house song being played on radio. Maybe soulful house. There's a difference between soulful deep and soulful house. And people tend to think that soulful house music is the same as soulful deep house. Nah, nigga. And there used to be this guy, I don't know if he's still putting out mixtapes, Ceega. Even that guy, he's one of the people who actually introduced most of the fans to the deep house music, because it's very hard to actually identify the owner of the song. But because he used to put out music, he used to put out mixtapes week in, week out, we ended up knowing deep house music through Ceega. But now is the time for the Godfathers of Deep House, man. Even the name says it all. They are the Godfathers of Deep House, and they didn't start now. I think they started producing music back in the days, maybe, I'm sure maybe even before 2013, but from their journey till today, you can actually see the progress. You can actually see how many producers that have came out of the label. So most of the deep house labels, they just saying they are a record label, but truth to be told, well, I don't know. Truth to be told, they just doing things their own way. But I don't know, man. I just find it hard that the deep house producers can put out music videos. They can promote their songs. Most of these artists and DJs, they are being regarded as upcoming. Meanwhile, they've been there in the game for the longest time. For the longest time, man. So, and sometimes, I don't know. Do you guys remember Duke Soul? May his soul rest in peace, man. But I don't think there's ever been anybody who's ever produced songs like that. Duke Soul, Purplefish. Man, there are so many. There are so many, but we are sleeping on those motherfuckers. Yeah, maybe I can say Chymamusique is the new Duke Soul. Did you know that? Chymamusique is the new Duke Soul. But I don't want to talk much about this thing because it's heavy to me. It makes me sad because I love the genre. I listen to the genre every fucking day. Not that I don't listen to Amapiano and other genres, but I can't go a day without listening to deep house, man. Doesn't matter which song, whose songs, but deep house. It's either you go deep or you go home, man. And with all that being said, this is me and this is you. I'm out of here, man. Peace out. And I know this is not the best show to put out because my heart is heavy. I'm feeling fucking sad with the fact that they don't get that much of a recognition. They don't get that much of bookings. But we be saying that we love the music, we love the songs. Maybe even them, they should just put up some music videos, man, some content, just like other genres are doing. You know, they shouldn't sleep on themselves because deep house in South Africa, it will never die. It will only multiply, man. But anyway, I'm out, like I said. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Trejo Tebugo from Turfloop, but currently residing in Brakpan. I'm a scriptwriter and a filmmaker. I've always wanted to study film and TV production, but due to lack of funds, I ended teaching myself how to write scripts, shoot, edit, and direct short films and podcasts. I started a YouTube channel, LungTrey Studio, where I shoot short films and podcasts on my Samsung